Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation. Just tell me that it's tangible. Hey, hey, baby, I'm a fan of you.
Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a. She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
43.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chiefs' first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Hey, Sunday.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action here. Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Yellow.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Taken at about the 6. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, 57. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Yellow. 15. Yellow.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
15. Watch out.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's going to be caught by Gray. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and that's not going to yield a whole lot to about the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Vegas. Now, faking the give. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good. Defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. 3rd down coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On comes the Chiefs punter. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. drive it forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And the Chiefs are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. 11 yards as they move the chains. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday. Attack. Watch right.
To throw is Mahomes. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That is caught side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go gun. Watch right.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Yellow. Easy.
Throwing is Mahomes. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
15.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They go play action with Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, KC. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the goal line. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and down he goes. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They don't want a repeat of 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. So we've reached halftime here at Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
That is hot! And he will go all the way. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is hot down the field. It's Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Attack, attack! Hey, 15. There's it.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs go up by 7. 28-21. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. Tight end going in motion here. It's first down, and they'll run. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
This one, up top for Dobbs.
When you air it out like that in these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Yellow.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
43. 43. 57.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Going up top. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down. And
that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's caught downfield. Dobbs. Third down and 9. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is brought in at the 10. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Now a give on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now, Mahomes. He's going to look for the home run ball.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense and the quarterback.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Raiders. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Fire down these two. Attack.
Mahomes on first down. Oh, and Rice is wide open. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Yellow. Hey, dribble it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, yellow, go gun. Hey, 57 color. Hey, 43.
They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Third and 5.
Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Here comes 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock. They'll throw out of the gun. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs.